Bobby Igbo Mamanu Asimka nke echiri ya zelu dịka o si dị gị bụ onye ọma na-ege ntị daalụ nne na ụmụ ife ka unu si wee na-esola anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24 bịa bụ ife anyị na-akpọ ya evening tea dịka unu si wee malụ ọ evening tea ka anyị na-akpọ ya. Ihe a bụ gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo a and gbasịta maka ngwụrụwa na-azọ emeka bụ ka ọ dị na ọbụla ya dị enye unu update ihe na-emegasị ebe dị iche iche ka unu na-aghọta ife na-emenụ. Ọ ga-enye aka anyị na-akwado ụwa ya ọfụma n'ife ha na-eme maka information is power. So ya mere anyị ji wee na-agba mbọ iwetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi anyị na-akpọ evening tea n'elu akwụkwọ. Ma dịka o si dị, o nwere ihe Biafran Prime Minister nwere ikwu anyị n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. A ma chọkwa onye ọbụla bụ Igbo ọma na-ege ntị na-anụ olu m na-anụ asụsụ m na-asụ gee ya bụ ife ị ga-esi ya ịdrọpụla your own contribution, your own comment n'elu akwụkwọ gbasara maka ihe ndị a niile Biafran Prime Minister kwuo. All right, over to you, sir.
And of course, how many people that have been selected. And then you are going to be having meeting virtually to discuss and start drafting the declaration. So stage by stage, after the drafting, you will meet and I will meet with the committee and they will present what they have drafted for the first batch and we go through it. At the end of the day, we will bring the final draft, which is going to be what will be declared in Finland. So it is going to be a group and teamwork where everybody will be will be having input in, especially on the grievances aspect or part of the declaration is where many input will be needed. We need to have a very groundbreaking grievances, the impunity, atrocities of the Nigeria state against Biafra people from the time immemorial to this date, including when they were borrowing from China and excluded the Southeast, is one of the biggest grievances that will be listed, including the killings and genocide against our people from 2015 till date. All those killings must be well documented in the grievance listing of the Declaration of Biafra. Then we go to institutionalizing how Nigeria has failed to protect the life of Biafra people and how the corruption has taken over and how Nigeria could not stand anymore. So it is the responsibility of the people to abolish Nigeria. These are the things that we are going to discuss in-depthly during the meetings of the drafting of the Declaration of the Restoration of Independence of Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And also, if we are doing, you remember the COVID-19 palliative, they say that people are sending money to them from abroad. So it is one of those things, even on their national papers.
Yes.
It is written. I'm going to research that paper and bring it up. So when it reaches a palliative, they say our people are sending us money from abroad. That palliatives given to Nigerians by European unions are not going to go to the Biafran people because our people are sending us money from abroad.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
All right.
So
thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I can spend 20 minutes more to discuss, and I will be listening as well. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. That's the voice of the Prime Minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile and the de facto government in homeland, generally the United States of Biafra. He is our Prime Minister, and we are his people. So what we are,
let's take advantage. PM is here. Take advantage. People can take advantage of his presence here and ask critical questions, especially those one Nigerians that are here. You can take advantage and engage the PM. He's still hanging around. Please. Thank you, success.
All right. Is anybody having a very critical questions for the Prime Minister? He is here. If you have, please do come up with your questions. Please don't be shy. If you're among those who are asking this question, why do you sabotage? Come here. Open confession is one of the easiest things to forgive. The easiest way to forgive.
And if you are coming, be responsible and be respectful. Don't consider like the one that spoke yesterday.
Exactly. If you have a question, please raise your hands. Apply for the microphone and raise your hand. We still have 20 minutes to spend with our Prime Minister here. If you have a question, raise your hand. Veterans, do you have questions? Jaja, do you have questions? Chimezie. Okay, veteran, go ahead.
My Prime Minister, sir, I
Veteran, we can hear you. Or is it me?
No.
Biafra in those spaces, we are no longer treated. We are now being.
Veteran, your network is very bad. Can you fix it and come back? It is breaking. There we go. Fix your network, then return back. Chimeremeze, is it Chimeremeze? Okay. Chimezie, please. Chimemezie.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go straight to your question, please.
Good afternoon, my Prime Minister. Please, there's a question I have concerning our data collection at homeland. Because I've noticed that it's difficult for people to access the Enter Biafra because the terrorist state has blocked it. So if they do such a thing towards the website that our people will be using to file in their data collection, is there anything we are doing in that aspect? Thank you.
So what you do is you can access VPN. So download VPN. There are free VPN you can use to access the website if it is being banned in Nigeria. Prime Minister, go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. The data collection is not happening through the Enter Biafra. There is a special website and probably app for it, so it is not going to be through the Enter Biafra. The Biafra Intelligence Bureau has a different website for data collection, which is very, very secured. And at the same time, even if the website of that Intelligence Bureau is blocked, you can use the VPN, like Success said. But for now, nobody knows. It is not public at this point. So it is secured and you will have access to it. But at the same time, I believe that the app also will come and that the app may not be able to block the app, but the website itself, if they block it, we use VPN to log in and do your registration. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
Jaja, do you have any question?
Yes, I have one question. My Prime Minister, I salute you once more from here, Mmejiri Buago, ndị ilo si n'ọdụrụ nkọ. Mana ama m na ha ekwetago n'ọdụ nkọ. I salute you, the one and only Prime Minister that the Biafrans has ever have. We respect you from here, my brother. But the question I want to ask is, on these Biafrans grievances, I know that there's no book in this world that will contain what we have suffered in the hand of these people. I want to ask, is these grievances, those that wanted to write, that has intention of writing, are they going to attach pictures of what that happened or some gruesome videos and all that to their write-up, or is just the verbal, that's the theory of what happened that they will write, that there's no need of picture and any video? That's the question I want to ask my Prime Minister.
Thank you very much. Like I said, our own declaration is a combination of multi-dimensional approach. So the word of the declaration will be very brief, but of course, the attachment or the attachment to the declaration may be very, very wide and broad. So we may have a separate file for references to the declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafra. So every research that has to do with documentation and pictures and all that is welcome. And that's why we are constituting this particular board, to have well-documented grievances of the Biafra people that may not be in the wording of the declaration, but as an attachment to the declaration itself. So those people that are interested in knowing what Biafra has gone through under Nigeria, after reading the declaration, they may go to the annexes. Thank you.
Thank you so Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. God bless you, sir.
Susu.
Sir, I also have a question for you, sir. Good morning, sir, my PM. These grievances, can we include our individual lives grievances towards the country as a Niger area? You know, for example, I always tell our people that Nigeria killed my fourth son. You know, yeah, I had a baby that I was pregnant and the water broke, and the baby was 6 months baby, but they couldn't. The hospital I went to didn't have incubator to put my baby so that my baby can pick up from them. My baby died. My baby son died, and that has been my annoyance against Nigeria government. So can we include our individual grievances towards the Niger area? Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. We do not have individual grievances. What happened to you has happened to millions of Biafrans. So it can never be an individual grievances. It's a Biafra grievances that we do not have hospital. Nigeria as a country have not provided a very good health care for our people. They don't have good hospital, good school, good healthcare system, good social service. They provided nothing for the citizens of Biafra. So it is a general grievance. It's not just you. Many people, even today, many people are going to die because of the same, issues you have with them. So it is a general problem, not just about you. Understand? So it is going to fall under the grievances of Biafrans because many thousands, if not millions, have died from such condition. Thank you.
Sir, I have one more question only. Can I also hold a program for us as Biafrans grievances, and people will come up to tell us about their grievances? Is it possible, sir?
Anybody can hold a program, but everybody knows what our grievances are. So I believe it is not something that you are going to start researching on. There are many things that has happened to Biafra people, especially the killings. And if you go to the United States Declaration of Independence, they listed their grievances, which is not even up to 1/4 of what Biafra has gone through under Nigeria. And one of the things they listed was that they take them when they commit crime, they take them across the sea, across the river, also to go and judge them. Nigeria has done worse than that. Like I said yesterday, you commit crime in the southeast, they will carry you to Abuja, kidnap you to Abuja. It is unacceptable. They also have what they call exclusive list. You can't drench the sea, you can't drench your own port. You cannot build airport without approval from Abuja. It's unacceptable. You don't have seaport without the approval of Abuja. It's unacceptable. So they systematically cage the Biafra people. And even if they release that, if they remove it from the exclusive list today, it is late already because they can never ever, they can never solve or make us to regain what we've lost and how we have been dealt with under Nigeria. It is not possible. So there are a lot of things, but let us focus on those grievances that we feel that has affected us as a people, affected our development as a people, affected innovation, civilization, affected what makes us to be human beings. So there are many. Let us just focus on those that will ring bell to the international community. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Can we call on Ronnie? You have the mic, sir. Your own question.
It was my turn, Sister Stella.
Okay, Susie, you have the mic, ma.
Emiloko.
Who is this?
Sisi, are you there? Sisi is having microphone challenge. Please, can you bring up another person?
Ah, okay. Ronnie, you have the mic, sir.
Okay, thank you, Sir Mejirigwago One. We love you so much and thank you for what you have been doing to us. Because of you, we are now proud to be called a people. Sir, please permit me to ask you a question after the topic. Please, what I want to ask is there are some Biafrans who are, outside Biafra land. Should Biafra be declared and maybe they want to start coming, they are not in Biafra land then and they want to start coming home, maybe, and they are being kind of waylaid. Is there anything that Biafra can do in that regard to ensure that they get home safety?
At this point, there is nothing of such. But what I'm going to tell people is that wait until that time comes and we are going to assess the security situation and we will tell you when to start coming home. For now, we don't want anybody to start going home because of this, because we have enough people at home. So stay where you are and support the liberation financially. It's very, very important. When we talk about finance, and all those criminals, IPOB Nigeria, are saying that they are only raising money, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. If you know what is freedom fighting, you know that freedom fighting without finance is just you are playing. You are just playing. You just they play. Even the Ukrainian today, they are still going from one country to another looking for money to continue to fight Russia. So freedom fighting without finance is zero. During the time of the liberation of South Africa, while Mandela was in prison, Gaddafi financially supported South Africa. It was not enough. Castro of Cuba financially supported and armed South Africans. It was not even enough for them to free themselves. Arafat added the heat and supported South Africa financially. So the enemies of the West, the three major enemies of the West I've mentioned now, financially supported South African liberation. That was what made the heat in South Africa to be heavy until they start burning everywhere and it forced them to release Mandela. And of course, because he has made friends with the enemies of the West. So people that are always trying to mock you or trying to demoralize you emotionally by saying, oh, they're only raising funds, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. You think that during the time when they were in charge of the IPOB, you raise money, they use it to do container. Check what we have done within 9 months. We have acquired sophisticated weapons that has protected Biafra land today. Biafra Liberation Army are armed to the teeth. They have come through the air, we defeat them. They come through the land, we defeat them. You think we are defeating them with ordinary hand? We defeat them with bullet, guns, and the RPG, GPMG, and what have you. So it requires money. And once you are shooting gun, bullet is going, that bullet costs money. That's why we have been able to succeed. If we had succumbed to their propaganda and their blackmail and not raising money and raising funds every week, you think we will be where we are today? We are not going to be where we are today. But you see, irrespective of that, we have our donations and fundraising has increased. The last 2 months has recorded the highest, at least the record that we have had. And at the same time, the responsibility of the Biafra government is increasing because we are expanding the command of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters. So when you hear them talk about finance, it's because they don't know what is freedom fighting. It requires money, and money is the thing that will give us more arms and ammunitions to face the Nigeria terrorist state. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you, sir. You are indeed the Prime Minister like no other. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ronnie. So on this note, people, ladies and gentlemen, please, can you donate? Can you support Biafra government financially, please? We have our website. Please donate, 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 and you'll be blessed. Okay, so can we call on Sisu Warrior Queen? You have the mic now. Ma.
Thank you, my sister. I don't know what it throw me or. Thank you, everybody. Good afternoon from my location. My Honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency, the chosen one of God, the one that God have chosen right from the womb of his mother. I say may God continue to bless you and guide you and give you all the strength you need for the great work we are putting in your hands. In the mighty name of Jesus. He said. Thank you very much. My question is the declaration in Finland this year, is it going to be open like the one like a self-referendum convention, or is it only the people that are going to apply for the recruitment that are going?
The referendum convention, which is the second convention of Biafra, is going to be exactly the way we had it last year. There is going to be registration, of course, with fee, a certain fee, because the place is not free of charge. So you are going to register the same way you registered last year. So you have to prepare for that. The registration fee will be announced, and it will a little bit be different because we are going to have at least many days of this convention, not just like the other time, 2 days. It was not enough because there was a lot of things that we did not do. So this time around, we are going to have at least 4 to 5 days program. It is not a small thing. The declaration and the program that follows it, we are talking about a nation here. So the last time where the unveiling of the Biafra Liberation Army, for example, was just at the dying minute. I was almost leaving the hall before my attention was called, and I went back to unveil the Biafra Liberation Army. So this time around, we will have enough time to do everything we needed to do for history's sake. So it is going to be registration, payment for registration. It may be a little bit expensive than the last time, considering the fact that we're going to have 4 days. So that's why it is very important that we start from this month of January to start preparing for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So I was there. I saw everything that happened. When you already left, you have to come back again and do the unveiling. Everything happened right. I was live and direct. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, His Excellency. And okay, another thing I want to ask, if it is possible, we know on time the period so that we can organize. Like, I work in a very big company. I think there are so many people like that, so that we already plan our leave last year. So that if the date doesn't fall on the leave I've already planned, so that I can start negotiating with my chef, with my organ for work, so that I can change some days. So that is it. And for the money, so that we'll start with. For the money, that is not a problem. I don't do my work mangolo since last year. So I mean for the date, for the leave. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you very much. And we'll be expecting this convention to happen either in the same October. So it depends on the level of wuto we give to Nigeria between now and May. So, but everybody should be looking at October 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, His Excellency.
Thank you, sis. And Nonso, you have the mic, sir. Your question.
All right. Good afternoon, my PM. Good afternoon, the host. Sister Stella, I think Biafran Warrior Queen just asked part of the question I wanted to ask my PM, which was precisely on the date. And thank you very much, my PM, for giving us a clue about that. So Biafrans, we have all heard October, so we should be preparing. So right now, I want to ask more questions concerning the data, concerning the database collections, and we coming to Finland, the roles that we are expected to play, because I want you to please elaborate more so that people will understand the reason why we are coming to Finland, and concerning the data drafting, the data drafting, because I personally, I want to believe that um, we coming to Finland is to agree. We coming to Finland is to agree and to make sure that we agree to all the grievances that has been stated. I don't want to know if as an individuals, because we are expected to be there, maybe over thousands of Biafrans to be there. So I am not also expecting over the thousands of Biafrans to be there as an individuals coming there to, drafting their grievances each by each, I mean, one by one. So I want to know, and I want you to just, brief us or brief Biafrans here what we are expected, because I'm expecting that we are there to represent and to agree to what the government has brought out, and it will be presented openly and publicly to us, we that are present there. Then we have to sign and agree to that grievances. So I want to know if that should be the case. Thank you very much, my PM.
Ndị be anyị daalụ nne nụ ngị bụ onye ọma na-ege ntị ka isi wee nụkwa n'onu anyị and ka isi wee sorola anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme na ife anyị mere n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. anyị si na ọ ya dịrị nche dị na mma na Chukwuka abịa ma ya nọrọ ya ofu na ofu, otu anyị kwuru otu aka ya dịrịrị. Ise 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 dịka o si dị, ụ na-anụgo n'ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị dị iche iche, and chetakwa na ihe a bụ evening tea. Before anyị aga n'elu ikwu okwu dị aha anyị chọrọ ikwu nke Igbo ọ bụla ihe a ka bụ ụbọchị izu gị na-esoro anyị na Eastern News 24, kabalụ ka ị join anyị and subscribe or turn on your notification ka ịlapụ miss any of our daily update. Ọ dị ezigbo mkpa ụmụchukwu n'elu akwụkwọ ka ịlapụ miss ya, maka na ebe ị ga-enweta latest information na-emenụ ka ịma ka esi azụ onwe gị. Dịka o si dị, anyị jikwala ada ekene mmadụ dịka PM and also bụ ndị n'ọrụ n'ụlọ okwu, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndu nke ndị Igbo. Chukwuka abịa ma ya nọnyere gị, ikpe gị na-abịa na 19th, Chukwuka abịa ga-enye gị freedom. Ise 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 ị ga-ewere onwe gị, ọ nwere ife onye ịrọpụrụ ime gị, maka ife ị na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. Chukwuka abịa masị gị kwuo eziokwu a na-akụrọ mmiri. The gospel of Chukwuka abịa ya ka ọ na-ezi. Cheki ife niile onye ndu kwuru, bịakọ ka kreatọ cheki stọk ya bụ ife niile a bụ ife n'ime obodo kịta. Chinefe a na-anụ ọzọ anọgide asị na sineti enye ya 500 million, gịnị ka a jizi eme? And people nọ na-ata afọ, anọgide si mba not 255 million. What is happening? Sometimes na-ajụ ndị bayo gịnị na-eme na anyị ka e mere anyị ife a. Anọgide asị na eburu ụmụ akwụkwọ 200 and something Christians to tell you that this country can never be one. Ọ bụrụ ofu, chekie ya. Ọ bụkwa a ga-asịkwa nọ ndị Biafra Liberation Army bi eje bugo n'ụmụaka na Sokoto, a ga-akpọkọfa afa na to tell you the country, the bias, everything is not working, nothing is working. What ife na-alụ ọrụ, everything dey paralyze ka onye ike ụwago. Chekie ya na ife anyị na-agwụ bụ eziokwu. Ịghọtago? $1 na exchange onye ahụ ndụrụ over na 750. Now today is sending bụ almost 1,658 naira. Imagine Igbo bụ Igbo gwụnakwa ha m n'ọnụ. Kabalụ ka kọmentị ya n'ihe ya and share ya, ọ dị mkpa ka o lichie more of our blooders and bleeders ka ha mara ife na-eme n'obodo. Daalụ nne ngwanụ ka emesịa n'ume Igbo.